Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Everything is fine. Everybody is fine. Today, I am coming for you about the lesson word processing of your book. It's a lesson number 5 of your textbook. So I would like to discuss some about the word processing software. So let's start our lesson. It's a word processing chapter number 4 for your book, New Jumpstart Computer, level for the grade 4 and grade 5-6. The topic which we have discussed today are: what is word processing software, what are its main characteristics of this software. I will give you some examples for that, and I will also explain for you about its characteristics, the feature of word processing software. In the early ages, if we'll see that when the computer is not as used by the people, the most of the work for documentation or for the typing, it is done with the typewriter, which is a machine. It's a manual machine through which we can type the data, type the text, and some of it's having some feature, it's available with the typewriter. But later on, with the passage of time, Microsoft Corporation has launched their different version for the Microsoft Office 2007, Office 2008, Office 2010. After that, later on, now latest, I think so, Office 2016, Office 360 is very powerful tool. It's a complete package. But today, what we are discussing about the Microsoft Word software. Okay, but first of all, before we will start that lesson, I will give you some know-how about the word processing software. So you can describe the word processor. It's a kind of software or a device that allows user to create, edit, and print their documents. Documents, the kind of documents like letters, memos, different reports, and you can say about the different kinds of nature of documents you can create with the as I have given the example about the letters, memos, or some kind of different kinds of reports you can publish with the Microsoft Word very easily. It's very simple software, and it's a very good software for the user who can who want to do to print out some simple documents. So if we describe the word processing, it's a writing software. People use typewriter to produce the documents, but later on, by using the word processing software, they can produce the high quality documents by using the Microsoft Words. But when we're talking about the word processing, so it's basically a software or a device. So as I have given some examples here, about the word processing programs include Microsoft Word, WordPerfect. It is used for Windows only, but the Apple they are using, because it's a different company. Apple works with the Mac, and their Open Office. Their different organizations are using the different users they're having different devices with them, so that's why. So there are different versions of the Microsoft Office, or for the Apple computers, Macs, Apple Work is using for that. So this is basically, these are going on in different devices. But here we are a very simple task. Here we are using the, what we are working with that today, we are working with the Microsoft Word. So there are different versions of Microsoft Word, but I am working with the Microsoft 2013, and maybe in your computer there are different there are different Office version. So but there some features are enhanced in different versions, but mostly the common features are the same as in the 2013. So let's start here. There are different characteristics. What are the characteristics? Characteristics are basically the features. So what we can do with the Microsoft Word processing software. It has, I'm discussing here only, there are a lot of features, but the main 5 feature I'm discussing here: the write document, editing, formatting, save, and print. So let's further detail one by one. We can discuss this, and I will also give you the examples for that. So how to, first of all, the thing we want to discuss is writing. So in this slide I can explain you about how to create a new document in the Microsoft Word, how to save the file, how to close the file, how to what is the save as option, and there are save and save as difference I will tell you about in this slide. So let's start. I will go to the Microsoft Word here. So let's start how to write the document. What is writing basically? So if you open the Microsoft Word here, I have a 2013. So you have this kind of window with you. Okay, so here are different templates available for different categories. They already made ready-made templates are available. You just have to enter the text and you can easily get the things. So here is a blank document. So we will click on that blank document, and this screen will come onto your screen here. This you know about this is a Word, Microsoft Word. Here are different tabs available here. File tab, so you can see here different home, insert tab, design, page layout, references, mailing. So we will I will tell you in this at this moment I will tell you about how to save and how to create the document. Creating documents mean, so I have told you before earlier that you have to be click on the blank document, and this screen will be open on. So you have this a blank document in front of your screen here with no name. Here if you can see in red menu here, you can see here the caption document 1. It is basically with the name of document 1. But when you will save that file, saving means that you have to be given a title name of that file. So we will move to the file option. Over here you can see this new tab is used for the creating new blank document. If you have already saved the file, so you have this open option is available. It will take you on the destination from where you can open your file. Now we will use this save file, and save as file I will tell you later. So first of all we will save the file. How to save that file? So when you click on the save, it will take a window will be open on your screen here, different options. So I will use this computer. So I will click on that computer. Mostly the users use the document where you have to save the file. You can go to the my document library file, then you go to the new folder. So if you want to make the new folder here, you can make new folder, my work. I click on that, double click on that, my document, it will go inside my work. So then there is a file name and there are options for the in which extension you want to save the file. Here are different. I have to say in the Word extension, is .doc, or in the new version it will store with the extension do. If you can see here, dox docs file. Okay, so I will save the file with my for example with the letter. You can use your any name of that file of your choice. So then you press on the save. You can see here it will come here a letter. I have saved the file a letter, so it will display here on the caption display on in the red screen here on the title bar. So this is the basically how to save the file. Now if I will exit from here, this is a close button, this is the minimize button, this is the maximize button. If you click on the minimize, it will come to your title. This is here on the status bar. So if you again click on that, this is the maximize button, this is the exit button. If you want to close the file, so then you can close that file and click on the cross button, it will be closed. Now again I want to open that file. I have to go to the my document here. So here I have with the my work folder I have made earlier. Now here is a file. So click on that file, the file will be open with you. Now we will work on that file. So this is how we have to be open, we have to be create, then you have saved the file, and then after that you again have to open that file. Come to our screen here on the slideshow. Here you can see how to close the file. I have already told you how to close the file. What is save as option? Now come to the again MS Word. What is a save as option? Basically, when you go to the file menu, here is a save and save as option. Save, when you're creating the new document, you give the title name for that document and save the file with that name. But again, if you want to create the save as, what is the save as? Basically, save as is the same file. If you want to save the same file, for example, I have that file here with the same name, a letter. Okay, so I want to create the same document with the little changes but with another name. So then I will choose the save as option. So it will again tell you to give the destination. Look here, the before a letter, that same file is available here, the document is available, but I want to create another file, a letter, for example, I will put it here too. So again I will press the save button. So now if you can see, go to the document here, so you can see in that folder there are two files available here, a letter and a letter 2. So this is the basically difference between save and save. Again I told you, I'm telling you now, save is when you are creating the blank document, then you can use the save option to save your document for the further use. But if you want to create a same file with another name with the little changes, then you can use a save as option. So this is the basic difference between the save and save as. So basically we are discussing about the features. So here are, I already told you about creating document and save file, close the file, how to save, why we are using the save as option, and what is the difference between save and save as. So if we conclude that till here, before further moving, so I can conclude accordingly that first of all we will create the file with the blank document, and then you have to be save that file with the new name for the file for your future use. Okay, if in future you want to use that, you must know about the destination where you have saved the file, on my document, on C drive or D drive, or wherever you want to store it. From where you can open the file in future. So then you can also how to close the file by selecting the cross button at the right top corner. Then you can close the file, and if you want to open again, then you go to the same destination folder, and then you can open that file by double clicking on the file. It will be open here. Then what is the difference between save and save as? Save is used for the saving file with the new title, but the save as option is used the same document if you want to create with the new name, then you will use the save as option. Let's go to the new slide here. The second characteristics and the feature of the Microsoft Word is editing. So if we describe the editing, so editing is basically making revisions to and suggestion about the content of a document, focusing on improving the accuracy of the language flow and overall readability. Readability means that you have when you have editing means when you have create a document. For example, you are writing a letter, so you can, if you want to be have some editing, you want to do some changes on that document with the changes may like you want to forget to place commas, or you have to want to make that document clear. So then you can, so what it includes editing, it includes deleting the text, adding new text, moving the text, and checking the spelling and grammar. These are the feature of the editing if you want to be edit the documents. Let's start. I will give you an example for that. Again, go to the Microsoft Word. For example, first of all, we will, for example, if I will type here some document for you, so my school. Okay, the my school, I will set the font for that, increase some font size from here, from the formatting toolbar. For example, I set it from here 48 font size. I want to be select from here the different font colors. Look here, if you can see, it's very easy. For example, I set gesture here, font style. I will, these are the buttons for right align, left align. The one more thing I will want to tell you, if for example move your cursor here on these different kinds of button, if you for a moment you place that button, it will show you about the function of that button, and also you can see here what is the shortcut command. So this is, we are talking here the basically working on the my formatting toolbar here. So I have typed here the my school, for example. For example, I type something here. I read in for example, I have typed these words for you about my school here. If you can see here, I will change the font of this text here. For example, type Studio or Calibri font. I will put it here on right side, right, justify here. If you can see here, I have type some word about my school. I read in Maram International School, Jeddah. It's a good school in my town. So if you can see here, here are some red line appear on the screen. Good, the spelling of the good is wrong. I feel that there are some spelling mistakes, or there are some grammatical mistakes or something like this. If you want to be, this is called basically editing. You review your document before finalizing. For example, here is Maram. Basically, why it's make it red? Because this Maram is not in the Microsoft Words dictionary, built-in dictionary available, which is attached with this software. So it's not inside. You can also add this one into the dictionary, or you can ignore it, no problem for that. So international school, no problem. I can make it international. I make it, I want to make it capital, so then I make it capital here. In Jeddah, it's, I want to be make the must be a full stop. For example, I will put the full stop here. It's a good, there is spelling mistake. It again, it is a red here, look, underlined red. So you can if you can see here, right click on that, it will show some spelling options here. So I want to the spelling is good, GOOD. I will click on that, it will be placed over there. So if you can see here, there is a some here again, it's a blue line. School, he gives us it gives the suggestion for that. School, basically first letter should be capital, so I will make it select, and it should be capital here. So if so, this is called editing basically. So I have making some changes. So it means, so we can define editing as that it means to make changes in the text. Editing, it includes deleting, erasing text, yani editing more text, moving characters or words from one place to another place within the written document, and checking for spelling and grammar. So for example, I want to move how to move that text. For example, I want to move this Maram, select that word. So keep in mind, whenever you want to make some changes in the text or something, you must have to make select with your cursor. If I want to make this Maram, I have to double click on that, it will be selected. So a bar is available here, so you can make this font size, you can give it the colors, different color options available here. You can make it bold, you can make it italic, underline. So everything is where you want to make the highlight, so then you can give any color to it. So you like this, you can make some changes with using this toolbar. Now go to the next slide here. It's a formatting. What is formatting basically? Formatting is the process of adjusting the appearance of the document. What it is? It's a process of adjusting the appearance of the documents. Then it looks good when you have to finalizing the things. You can move, justifying, you give the line spacing in a good manner, changes font styles, colors, or something like this. You can see here the formatting toolbar I have placed over here. If you go to the MS Word here, you can see here this is the formatting toolbar. So here is the font which the text which we have typed over here. For example, I want to make it justify. So there are 4 options here: left align, right align, this is center align, this is right align, and this is justify. So justify means from both the side, if I justify it from both sides, it will take same space. So in the formatting option, you can give your text a different style of the Look here, there are so many font styles are available, so you can choose from here at your for your choice. Also you can change the different size of the fonts, then it's also available here. So then there are, look here, there are different text styles, shadows, reflection, glow. So many options are given over here. If you want to use it, you can use from here. So text color highlighter is available here. As I have given you the assignment before, you're using this highlighter. I think so you are having practice for that. So if you want to give the different text color to your of your choice, you can choose from the text color from this window. So there is also the bullets menus available here. You can put the bullets. For example, I want to be put here some for example, I will write here the features, some feature of the word processing, like write, edit, and format. So if I want to put the bullets here, then I will select these three and then go to the bullets option. There are different bullets option. You can see it will be changes here, and you can choose from here the different bullet style. If you want to make it numbering, so it will also can be selected from the bullet option. Different options available here. So this is called formatting. So let's go back to the other slide here. When you edit and format your document, then the next stage comes saving your document. This is I have already told you, but in my opinion, when you have to create the blank document, then you first of all make it save, and when you are updating your document within the time you are working on that, then you will press the Control S button. Then it will be saved and updated your document, the file which you have created there. So save is the process of writing data to the storage medium such as the floppy disk, CD-ROM, CD writer, in the CD-ROM drive, and also USB flash drives, or your hard drive for the permanent use in the future. So when you save your document, if you go to the, again I am telling you again, this is here, go to the file menu, then you go to the save or save as option. You can select it, and then you can save your data very easily. The last stage for the document is printing the document basically. So when you are saved the document, then your document is ready. When you format or edit it, so then the next stage is for the printing document, more polished document which is ready after editing or formatting for print. So this you can use it the same menu from here, file, and there is a print option, or you can press the Control P button, keep pressing the Control button and then press the P button. Then you can create your print your document if your printer is installed. So keep remember, so printer, if the printer will be installed on your computer or attached with your computer and driver is installed properly, then it will show your printer on the screen here. And then press the print button from here, then the document will be printed on the paper. It gives you the hard copy. The next, I have given here some 5 toolbars which are basically we are using in the MS Word. This is a standard toolbar which you have the blank document to save the file, printing option, spelling check, or some other features over here. Then you are having here formatting toolbar, which I show you all that before over here, that how you can use the formatting toolbar. You can, using formatting toolbar, you can bold your text, italic, underline, you give the style to your font, you give the font size, justify your text, color your text, highlight it, different kinds of hundreds of options are available here. Then there is a drawing tool here. You can draw the different shapes, or if you wanted it here, arrow, lines, different kinds of shapes you want to use it, you can use from, select it from the drawing toolbar. If you want to make insert the pictures in your document, then also you can insert the picture from the using the picture toolbar. Then you have a word art. It gives you some kind of different kinds of text templates which you can use in your documents. So dear students, if I conclude this lesson, so I can tell you about that I can, if I conclude it, so it means that word processing software is a very simple software which anyone can, with the little practice, he can use it, and he can print it the very creative and different kinds of documents like letters, memos, report, your CVs, resumes. So by using this word processing software for Windows MS Word, which is very popular nowadays. So dear, thank you very much. Hopefully you will learn from this lesson about the Microsoft Word, and have a nice day. Thank you very much. Have a safe and happy life. Assalamu alaikum.